Okay, we're rolling, Ma. I'm Edie, and my mother-in-law, Mama Lewis.
Howdy, howdy, howdy.
Okay. I did get to go yesterday to Michael's, Ma, after I left here, and you went to Robin's to have supper and so forth. Now, by the time I got over, I also had to go to the sports store next door, called Dick's something or another, and I got another one of those small tents that we put together, and then I got some super duper pegs for putting in the ground, but I didn't bring those over. Somebody's in. Okay, Judy's outside. Judy, my neighbor from down the street from Weston, she just sent me a text. She went outside with her coffee to sit on the porch. Yeah, we're going to do that later too, probably. Anyway, I managed to get over there. My thoughts were looking for something of the Victorian ages. And for some reason, I had it in my mind. Where was I going to find something Victorian? And I had been to Michael's before, and they had the $5 paper pads still on sale. And they had two sides where they had some on one side, some on the other side of 3 tiers, or 2 on one side and 3 on the other. And of course, they were all messed up. So I wanted to look through, make sure I looked through everything. So I sat on one side on the floor looking through stuff, then putting it back up, and I tried to arrange everything where all the things were together. The one thing that did not seem to sell, hang on a minute. I knew I was going to forget what it was. But I don't think anybody bought any of those paper pads. And I looked at it, and I didn't really see as much as I thought I would have used from it. My mind is blank on which stack it was. All right, so what did I get at Michael's? Not a lot. But I had my mind on getting vintage for this trade that I've got going on. I think I've got 4 people, either flip books or pocket letters. I'm starting to write things here. And I've got some people that are sending me stuff, and I'm going, did I already send them something? Or do I owe them something? You know, have I already sent them? I don't know, but I've got to get better at this. But I can go through everything, and I hope I find it. Did I send it or did I not send it? Okay. And it does take me a little while to get it together. Because I sit here and overthink. And I overthink. Then everything's a mess right now, and then I'm having to. But I do have a few goes. Let's just go. I'll make that another video. Here, go ahead and show that, Ma, and come into the camera. So going to Michael's, trying to find Victorian. Now they had some bigger one of these, 4, but I think I've got about 5, and I didn't want to have to buy 5. These were not on sale, but those little cameos I thought would go good. Okay, everybody's got I didn't notice the rhinestones. Okay, they all have it, but anyway, these weren't on sale, but I did have a 50% off, and then you still got 20% off. So that wasn't bad. Okay, how much were they? I think $5.99. Then you do the math on taking everything off. And then these were on sale, Ma. Hold those up and show them. And then come into the camera. I think Judy sent me another message, but I didn't get in time to read it. Those are little dragonflies. And I will unhook them somewhere. Yeah, okay, unhook it. And then you keep the little, I'm going to have to attach it to, what are those tails called on the side of the pocket letters? Anyway, I can't remember. But these were on sale, and I think they cost me like $1.79 each. They were 70% off. Now I have something else to start collecting. These pretty things. I used to do jewelry, make jewelry, but I don't anymore. Then I was selling on Etsy my vintage jewelry, not the better jewelry, but the costume jewelry. Okay, and from time to time things will break. So I got a box full of stuff that I need to go through and see what I can incorporate into my pocket letters of my broken jewelry. But then that's another
job.
Right. Okay, hold that one up. And I limited myself to only 3. So this is the other one. Come in a little bit. These are turtles, the bronze type turtles. And again, they have that little, whatever that's called. What is that thing called? And I will take them off and then add them to that tail thing. Okay, I can't think. All right, so in my adventures, sitting on the floor, rearranging these pads of paper and then going to the other side and doing the same thing, there was no Victorian paper there. Now, they had something to do with airplanes. And overall, I didn't care about the paper, and I can't remember. Did it have any vintage in it? Now I'm going to kick myself for not looking. All I remember is another time I'd gone, I didn't care for it. Duh, maybe I should at least looked. Sure wished I could remember which one's not selling. They'll probably put it in that grab bags that some stores, Michael's stores do. I've never been into a Michael's when they had it. The grab bags used to be $2. Then they went up to $4. Michael's decided they could get more money. Hey, but you still get a good deal if you get enough stuff that you like. So which 2 paper pads did I get? Now, all this is kind of hard to flip because showing it this way, but you hold it up and just come in and show this part. And then just come in toward the camera. Okay. Lots of pretty things. There are a couple of pages that when I was flipping through here that I can use for what I'm wanting to do on my Victorian. I'm going to show this one page. See those little things like that? I can use that. I might do what's called distressing and kind of put some like brown to make it look like it kind of aged, you know. But anyway, there's, what's that one called? It's called Antique Street. I didn't see that much stuff in it that I thought was vintage. Well, maybe
you just don't know what you're looking for.
I know. Well, in my mind, I have Victorian on my mind. Okay, show this one, then I'll finish that story. Come in to the camera, please. Okay, I only have one regular fall trade right now. And I have hunted and pretty much have what I think to use. But I came across that. It's called Happy Fall. And again, it's not anything to do with the Halloween or the witches and the ghosts and the goblins, anything like that. But it's just cute colors of fall. It's the cute animals of fall. But since I've already got my fall pocket letter done up, I may still incorporate a few of these things anyway for the goodies. Okay. But I worked so hard on that fall that I didn't have any fall for. Okay, the end of the story about Michael's and looking for Victorian, and then I got home. Oh, let me fix your hair a little bit. It got a little messed up right there. Okay. I need to get my hair cut. Okay. But anyway, I came home and I listened to my video. I didn't say Victorian. I said vintage. I thought, oh, thank goodness. Because on Etsy, vintage can be anything 20 years old and below. Although that to me is not vintage when I think of a vintage pocket letter. But I'll leave the interpretation of each one's idea of what is vintage to them. But anyway, on Etsy, that's the way it is. But like I say, to me, that's not vintage. And I did look on the internet some, but by the time I got home, it was like 9:30. I was too tired to really concentrate on looking for stuff on the internet. So I have to do that when I'm not tired. Okay, so then I left Michael's. I didn't want to go Hobby Lobby. There's a restaurant over in Brandon, Mississippi called Sonny's, and they have barbecue. and they have the best baked potatoes. Nobody in this area has good baked potatoes. Well, not in Crystal Springs anyway. And I did go to one place in Crystal Springs. They had a baked potato, but it was not what I was expecting. Okay, and you can only get it at supper time. You can't get it anytime. Somebody needs to open up a restaurant in a small town of Crystal Springs.
That'd be your job.
No. I don't like to cook. I just don't mind going to get it. Okay, but anyway, so I didn't go to Hobby Lobby. I hurried up and went on the other side of this other place. I went from Dogwood over in Flowood. I'm telling this to my neighbor Judy, who lives in Wessons. But that's where I went to Michael's at. But then I cut across by the Jackson Airport and hit Highway 80, I think it is, and went down to Brandon. And that's where Sonny's is. Okay, that's free advertisement for Sonny's. There's my hair looking so good. Oh, that's my gray. Okay, anyway. But I saw Tuesday morning was closed. They close at 7, and I'd already missed them. So then I went to Sonny's, and they were packed. So I went ahead and turned the order in and asked her, do I have time to go right over there at Dollar Tree for a little while? She said, oh, yeah. Takes a little while to cook that. So I did. Went down there, and I looked at Dollar Tree. And, Ma, it was very disappointing. Well, I was grateful. I'm supposed to not be spending that much money right now. Right. Okay. So we're going to show what I'm going to show this. Repeat buy. So far, I've been happy with this awesome. This is clean, fresh scent. I like it. I don't have any problems. My husband's not complaining. He'll let me know if he doesn't like it after a while. Okay, then this one, I'm going to have you show this one more. It's on the heavy side, and I didn't want to. That juice is called Old Orchard Healthy Balance. It does have sugar, but it's supposed to be less. Mm-hmm. Okay, well, it won't be tart like those other things we had. And it's funny because it starts off, Ma says, what are you trying to do to me? I don't want to get choked up here. Okay. But anyway, that was funny. We were trying some of those, hang on a minute. I'm bending forward. Okay. We were trying some of these on one of our videos. I don't remember which of the flavors, but I didn't put the 16 ounces. I put like 8 or 10 ounces because I wanted it to be a little stronger taste. It was. Very sour. And then Jerry, Ma's oldest son, he came over to help get that tree out there, Ma. And he said he opened these, Ma, as sour and tart as they were, because I gave him some to take home. Mm-hmm. He ate it like he was a kid. You know how they had the Kool-Aid straw things, you know? He said it was tough, but he did it. I wouldn't even tried that one. Drink it, yes. But he was going, oh, my teeth, they're on edge just thinking about it. Okay. Now I'm going to show this one. No, I have not quite chewed them all up. Mother-in-law here cannot chew them. She's got false teeth. But
you don't have to tell everything, you know.
Yeah, but they'll fuss at me for chewing all of them.
Oh.
And then they'll say, why didn't you give Mama Lewis some? Like they did with the apple slices. That was funny, too. Whoever said that in their comments, that's the way I've always read it. Mm-hmm. Why didn't you give Mama Lewis, 3 packages? And so, I don't know if they said it that way, but that's the way I interpret it. And I just think it was so funny. And then we've had so many people make sure you got your apple slices. That's been funny, too. Okay. But Ma does not care for the gum. But I will still sometimes offer her gum because I feel kind of awkward. My mama said if you don't have enough to share with everybody there, don't eat it in front of them. And so even though I know Ma's going to turn me down most of the time, I'll still sometimes do it just because it's
you're supposed to.
Right. Now, after I offer it to her one time and I'm still spitting out and chewing and spitting out and chewing, then I don't. Okay. But anyway. All right. So that's why the bubble gum's gone. Let's see what else we got. Okay, show this, Ma. In my search for Victorian, come up to the camera and show it. This lace. Now, I have some. Where is it? I don't know. So, that little bit of lace there, I thought, well, that will be Victorian. Thank goodness I found out I don't have to just do Victorian. It has to be vintage. Yes. Okay. Then I found these good cookies. Show that, Mom.
Wow.
Those are good. Y'all have not tried these, or your Dollar Tree doesn't have them, you don't know what you're missing. These are a chocolate chip cookie with crunch to them and great flavor. I bought 2 of them, and both of those stay here. I don't take those home. Just letting you know so I don't get in trouble. Anyway. Okay. And my husband thinks that's funny, and everybody else thinks that's funny that, has heard that. Now, I did see a few more sticker packages, but I didn't care for everything, so I only went for what I liked. And overall, they really didn't have much. So hold those up and come to the camera, Mom, with it. Butterflies, 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 butterflies. And Tammy, that 6-tier tray thing that you got from Michael's, it's hard. My whimsical, because I would like to do butterflies, I like to do frogs, I like to do flowers, I like to do this and that. I ain't got that much room in there. You've only got 6 drawers, and there's different categories. It ain't going to work that way. Okay. But they're pretty. Those are. But I only got one. Okay, hold that one up. And come into the camera. Yeah, cute little bugs. More bugs. So right now what I'm doing on this kind of stuff, these are going in one drawer called Whimsical. Whimsical. And right now I have more whimsical than anything else, because I guess I tend to like whimsical. Okay. This is the last. I talk too much or else we would already be through with this. Okay, show that, Mom. And Judy wants to learn how to do this. Judy, my neighbor down the street. And her husband she says he's a computer whiz. But probably like anybody's husband, you got to wait till they're in the mood to show you.
Yeah.
And then you got to hope you're in the mood to
Listen.
right? Okay, but this one only has 3. Okay, show this one, Mom. Another, those portfolios with the 2 pockets. No, and these are plain Jane. But this one had 4, and this one had 3, so that makes 7. I was getting the 2 for $1 that were plastic, and they're cute. Of course, they hold up better, too. But I need more, I need to pinch back just a tad so they won't be decorated. Okay. Anyway, it's vintage, not Victorian. Or fall, and I think I have 5 left to still get done, and I said, don't send them to me until I tell you I've got yours done. Because I don't want to find out, oh no, I forgot somebody or whatever, Okay. But I do get them done, a little here, a little there. And I will be working on a room that we got the carpet. I didn't. My husband hired his son and his wife to do it, and they came over and did it. Now I gotta clear the stuff out of that room, figure out what I'm going to keep, what I'm not. And if I didn't even go in that room, I would not keep any of it. But anyway, except pictures. That's the only thing. If somebody went through there for me and did it, don't throw away any pictures. That's the only thing I would request. Anyway, okay, Mom, we're through with this one this time. You want to turn around and say bye? You don't say anything else? I'll let you talk for a minute.
No, you got
Okay, bye, y'all. Thank you.